the ultimate melting pot of races and cultures, where every corner you turn is like opening a new episode of a sitcom, filled with ideas, conflicts, and probably some misplaced pints. Seriously, you could write a thesis on the dramatic narratives unfolding here, but where's the fun in that? Now, let's talk about Law and Order, aka the Flaming Fists and the Local Watch. Picture them as the city's version of police officers, only instead of donuts, they're munching on a bit of intrigue. Keeping peace in Baldur's Gate is like trying to herd cats while blindfolded. It takes a lot of skill and perhaps a sprinkle of magic to keep the chaos at bay. As if that weren't enough, 3 dominant religions are also shaping this wild social tapestry, influencing everything from trade to community BBQs. Each religion is like an overreaching family member at Thanksgiving, full of historical baggage and cultural anecdotes that you can't escape. Now, let's venture into the realm of the Illithids and their creepy mind tricks. The process of seramorphosis is their way of saying, hey, why just be yourself when you can turn others into a mind-controlled puppet? This transformation creates a brand new entity that exists solely to do the bidding of these tentacled masterminds. Talk about dedication. Illithids think they're the creme de la creme of existence, viewing everyone else as little more than livestock. Yup, you heard that right. Whether it's for snacks or servitude, they are not shy about their menu choices. I guess you could say they have a unique take on farm-to-table dining. At the heart of their sinister operations is the Elder Brain, the ultimate puppet master. Picture it as a telepathic overlord controlling all members like a symphony conductor, except instead of music, it's brain-sucking chaos and a whole lot of creepy vibes. It's a hierarchical structure that would put any corporate ladder to shame. Meanwhile, some factions have flipped the script by utilizing the astral plane for a bit of good old-fashioned raiding and combat. It's like using a magic GPS to navigate through the chaos of the material world, allowing them to pop into enemy territory like they're delivering a spicy takeout order. Surprise! Let's take a detour into the 9 hells, where lawful evil reigns supreme, ruled by archdevils who probably excelled in high school debate. With each layer presenting unique dangers and challenges, it's like trying to decide which ride to go on at the amusement park, except there's no safety bar and the stakes are life or death. Speaking of dangers, Avernus takes the cake as the first layer of the 9 hells, complete with a desolate landscape that screams "do not enter." Astral travelers beware. This environment is known for its hazardous conditions, making it the worst vacation spot ever. Sunscreen won't save you from infernal fire. And now, let's chat about Shar, a character that embodies darkness and loss, the kind of person you'd avoid at a party unless you want to discuss your existential crisis. Players might find her complex character intriguing, sort of like a dark and twisted puzzle waiting to be solved. Good luck with that. But hold your horses. Despite Shar's ominous presence, not all of her followers are plotting world domination. Some actually seek her guidance in times of emotional turmoil. It's like seeking advice from the goth kid in class. They might just have the wisdom you need, hidden beneath layers of eyeliner and angst. Now, enter the tieflings, those quirky human fiend hybrids strutting their stuff in Baldur's Gate 3. They represent the rich diversity of races within the Forgotten Realms, proving once again that even in a fantasy world, family reunions can turn into a real mixed bag of genetics. Underneath the surface lies the Underdark, a dangerous maze of tunnels inhabited by some seriously unfriendly creatures, like drow and illithids. It's the kind of place where surface dwellers think, you know what? Let's just stick to Netflix and avoid that entire area. And speaking of drow, they rule the Underdark with a reputation for cruelty and a penchant for worshipping the Spider Queen. Think of them as the high school bullies of the underground, with their dark skin and wicked ways making them all the more intimidating. It's best to just keep your head down and hope they don't notice you. In drow society, males are often seen as the underdogs, literally. Facing harsh discrimination, only those who can prove themselves in combat can escape the dreaded label of loser. It's like a never-ending battle to prove who's got the biggest sword, but we all know it's about ego. Meanwhile, the Dwergar have their own unique dynamics, like a dysfunctional family reunion. Their relationship with other dwarven subraces parallels the drow and surface elves, making them somewhat of the avoided black sheep in the family tree. That's right, just don't mention politics. Despite dealing with pesky creatures like the Dao and Illithid, the Dwergar have managed to build some seriously fortified fortresses in the Underdark. It's like they took home improvement to a whole new level, showcasing their resilience and we will not be taken lightly attitude. After enduring generations of enslavement by mind flayers, the Dwergar now have a major chip on their shoulder, and it's a hefty one. Fueled by a burning desire for revenge, their bitterness seeps into every interaction they have in the Underdark, making the social atmosphere as tense as a final exam week.